The traditional models for attracting and developing leaders through time and opportunity has changed. The new generation views leadership as an act of social responsibility. So we now live in an age of socially responsible leadership. So what makes that successful leadership model? We are now living in a new world of work where the time has changed from a management-centric view of how leaders work to a more humanity-centered view where work-life balance, flexibility, inclusion, and the opportunity has changed from a corporate ladder to a corporate lattice, where career mobility has become the top driver of this new generation. So what is another key motivator that attracts the new generation to organizations and makes them a winner in the talent market? Well, in the past 5 years, over 87% of the new generation, that is what we call the millennials, have chosen socially responsible companies for their first choice of work and their first choice of spending. The top CSR companies, the winners, are also the same ones that these millennials, the top talent, are gravitating towards. So what is the common thread? How do we help break this tradition? The truth is, socially responsible leadership has become an incredible competitive advantage in talent development. But more than just talent development, it has been the driver that has attracted these new generation of workforce, the best and the brightest, and has created an emotional connection to not only the work, but to the brand. And that has created a new generation of winners. Ask Google. Well, let's take a deeper dive into what really drives this new Generation Y or the millennial workforce. But let's not lose sight of the fact that our workforce in the next 8 years will be 75% millennials. But there's also a multi-generational workforce where baby boomers have continued to work longer through traditional retirement age. And we also have Generation X to be an integral part of the workforce, and not to neglect Generation Z, the generation that's coming up, which has a whole new set of challenges, opportunities, and ways of viewing work. Integrating all those into a leadership program is what will differentiate the winners from the losers. Now, in terms of leadership itself, when surveyed, over 91% of those millennial workers, which is going to be 75% of the workforce, have said they want to be in a leadership position. But when they achieved that position, only 36% said they felt that they were ready and had the skills. So there's a significant skill gap. But make no mistake, the way that they view leadership and what's important in terms of skills is not what we have traditionally defined leadership as. Where they view leadership and the most important characteristics are building trust and building relationships and their ability to communicate. And even those communication models have changed from the traditional to now more electronic means, personalized, on demand, and highly visual. Closing that skill gap is going to take an innovative, thought-provoking, and frankly different model from what we've done traditionally. Millennials need a transformational leadership experience, one that establishes visibility, transparency, and collaboration, knowing where they are at any given moment, data-driven rather than emotion-driven. They require a significant amount of work-life integration and balance, where they are challenged, where they inspire, and they empower others. They want to be connected to an opportunity for meaningful work and connect to a cause that they consider to be important in the world. And they look at collaboration as a 360 view, where the lines between corporate hierarchy have blurred, and they now look to work together with all generations, and not the traditional top-down approach, but more of a horizontal approach. And finally, the way they learn is significantly different. Over 70% prefer to get their information online through either online courses or through on-demand sites where they can search. They are looking for multiple technologies to get that information, not only a 360 view, but across as many as 5 different devices to get the information when they need it. And they also look at more innovative personal touches, such as reverse mentoring, or looking at more think tank approach rather than the traditional learning environment. The new leadership model is here, and it's driven by a human GPS system that's experiential, that changes the world through social responsibility, that's learning driven through technology and innovative mentoring, a virtual team based with flexible scheduling, sharing of ideas, integrating their work and home life, getting assignment based rather than traditional hierarchy based opportunities with on-demand information. That's what will make a winning process for developing the leaders of the future.